The US government has been widely criticized for its slow response to the coronavirus outbreak. But it turns out several high ranking US senators were acting quickly, selling millions of dollars in stock while assuring the public the government was prepared to handle the crisis. NPR obtained a secret recording of Senate Intelligence Chairman Richard Burr warning the elite Social Hill Club of the dire potential economic impacts of the virus. At a time, the president was publicly dismissing the virus as a hoax and suggesting it would pass by April. ProPublica reported soon after he offered public assurances that the government was ready to battle the coronavirus, Burr sold off a significant percentage of his stocks, unloading between $628,000 and $1.72 million of his holdings on February 13th in 33 separate transactions. The Daily Beast reports Georgia Senator Kelly Loeffler also dumped millions in stocks after she attended a private Senate briefing in January and assuring the public the Trump administration was prepared. Meanwhile, she bought stocks in a firm that helped people work from home. Loeffler is worth close to $500 million and is married to the head of the New York Stock Exchange. And the New York Times reports Senators Dianne Feinstein and Jim Inhofe also stole stocks before the pandemic hit. This has all prompted growing calls for the resignation of these senators from both sides of the aisle. New York Congressman Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez tweeted, "It is stomach-churning that the first thoughts these senators had to a dire classified COVID briefing was how to profit off this crisis. They didn't mobilize to help families or prep response. They dumped the stock." The consumer watchdog group Public Citizen notes these actions could have violated the Stop Trading on Congressional Knowledge Act, or STOCK Act, of 2012. It turns out Senator Burr cast one of the only votes against this measure. This is former President Obama speaking in 2012 about the importance of the STOCK Act.
The STOCK Act makes it clear that if members of Congress use non-public information to gain an unfair advantage in the market, then they are breaking the law. It creates new disclosure requirements and new measures of accountability and transparency for thousands of federal employees. That is a good and necessary thing. We were sent here to serve the American people and look out for their interests, not to look out for our own interests.
For The Real News, this is Jaisal Noor in Baltimore.